Hello. Today I talk about the chapter 3, Woman. I was young and strong. I became a slave to the captain of pirates. I felt very sad. I was hoping the captain would take me with him where when he went to the sea to sea and when a Spanish or Portuguese Portuguese captain attacked him, I could be free. But this didn't happen because the captain left me to look after his garden every time he went to sea. One day I met a young woman in the house. She was so beautiful. She was also a slave, and she cleaned the house. I tried to speak to her, but she didn't speak my language. Uh, but I felt that she understood me. I liked her very much. She was very attractive to me. Anytime she saw me, she always smiled at me. Sometimes mm, she touched touched me when she was close to me, but it was only a short moment. If the captain saw it, he could send her away. She was on my mind very often. I want to meet her every day, but she wasn't in the house every day. When I thought of her, I felt a nice feeling in my heart. I knew I fell in love with that woman, but our relationship was complicated. We couldn't be office, officiously, officiously together, so could slaves couldn't have relationship. It was so bad. Sometimes when the captain went fishing, he took me and the boy to help him. Sometimes he even sent me and the boy with one of his relatives fishing in a small boat. One morning, when we were fishing, big fog came and we were lost. We struggled to reach the coast the whole day and the following night, but it was only the next morning that we finally got back. After the adventure, the captain decided to use a bigger boat, the one from our English ship, and make it more comfortable. It had a cabin in the middle middle of it, and it had good sailing equipment. Mm. One day, the captain ordered me to put extra food, drinks, and guns on the boat because he was expecting some important guests to join him for fishing. They also want to do some hunting later. However, the guests refused refused the offer at the last moment. Then the captain told me, prepare the boat for fishing for the next day. This way my opportunity to run away. A lot of guns and food were on the boat, but um, a lot of guns and food were on the boat. I repaired the for fishing as usual, but I left the guns and food on the boat. The next day, I could run away. This was my plan. I thought about the young woman. I want to take her with me, but I didn't know how to do it. It was it wasn't possible to take her on the boat. I was sad as I didn't know what to do. I wanted to be free. My heart wanted want to be with her. The, then the morning came. I hoped that could see the young woman in the house. I couldn't leave without seeing her for at least a short moment. Then I saw her. She was the most beautiful woman in my life. When I looked at her, our eyes met. She knew something was wrong. Maybe she understood that were our last moment together. She looked deeply in my eyes. Then she took my hand. Her face was sad, and my face was sad too. She smiled at me a little, then she went away. This was the last moment I saw her. 1 hour later, we were reading. I and the boy went to the boat. One of the captain's relatives with us. He was our boss for that day. Soon we were far from the land. I pretended that I couldn't catch fish. Our host told us to go further from the land. He thought we could catch fish there. That's us. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.